Welcome back to the Elevate Media Podcast. I'm Chris Anderson, your host. And today we're going to be diving into a topic that you can go back and forth on, I think. And that is the freelancer versus agency debate. Which model reigns supreme? Which one's best for you? We're going to dive into it. So let's get ready. Let's go. All right, so we're going to start things off by getting into both of the contenders in this battle, this epic showdown, the freelancer and the agency. Now, to preface this, we are an agency, so we might seem a little biased. But when I started out, when the guys on my team started out, they were just freelancers. So we have the ability to talk from both sides. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to lay it out there for you, let you decide because it's different and the fit is different for everybody. Okay. So let's go ahead and get in this. But picture this. You're a talented videographer with a passion for storytelling. You've honed your craft, built your portfolio, and now you're faced with this crucial decision. Do you continue to go solo as a freelancer, or do you gather a team and launch your own agency? All right, so first up, let's talk about the freelancer. The freedom, the flexibility, the ability to call all the shots. Freelancing really does offer some unparalleled autonomy. It allows you to handpick your projects, set your schedule, and work from wherever your heart desires. But let's hold on just a second because it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Freelancing can be a roller coaster ride of feast or famine. You're the chief cook and bottle washer. You're wearing multiple hats from salesperson to accountant to creative genius. And let's not forget the ever-looming specter of loneliness that can also come with working solo. Now, if we swing over to team agency, oh man, the power of synergy, the thrill of collaboration, the ability to tackle big budget projects with a dream team by your side. Running an agency allows you to scale your business, leverage the strengths of others, and establish a powerhouse brand in the industry. But there is a flip side to every coin. Agencies come with their fair share of challenges. Trust me. Managing a team can feel like herding cats at times. My team's great. It doesn't feel like that. But it can be, a lot to deal with. You're learning how to become a better leader. And so it might feel like herding cats because you're trying to improve your leadership skills and how to manage other people. You've also got to navigate the complexities of the client relationships and project timelines. It can be a juggling act. When you got multiple projects going on at once, structuring that for your team can be, a headache. And let's not even get started on the overhead cost and administrative headaches. Because when you build a team, you've got to, build into them. You've got to, invest in systems and processes that hopefully relieve some of the burden, some of the struggle. So there is more of a cost. So where does the truth lie in this freelancer versus agency debate? Is one model truly superior to the other? Or is it just all a matter of personal preference and circumstance? And I want to hear from you. So are you team freelancer or team agency? Drop your comments below. Let me know which side you're on. Let's get this conversation going down there. Or if you're listening to this as just a podcast, let me know what you think. Freelancer versus agency. Send me a message at chris.t.anderson on Instagram. I'd love to hear your input and feedback and why you choose the one you choose. Because neither is wrong, right? It's all based on your preference. It's all based on what you want. Maybe you're fine, staying at the certain level you are because we only have this 24 hours, right? So you can only do so much as a freelancer, as your own person. And maybe you're fine with that. And that's great. It provides the life you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it gets to a point where you if you want to grow anymore, if you want to be able to scale more, you're going to need people around you. You're going to need a team because we can only grow so big by ourselves. So it's really a personal preference. What do you truly want from the business, from this endeavor that you're undertaking? For me, my skills could only get me so far within the actual field of videography itself, the editing itself, things of that nature. So I had to, and I wanted it to grow. I wanted, profits to increase. I wanted the business to scale. So I knew I couldn't do that alone. I had to have an agency. I had to have people around me, a team around me. And man, it opens up a whole new world of headaches, of challenges, of, we call them the valleys, quote unquote valleys, when, business is just, things are rough because you have so much more you're dealing with and trying to, take care of. So there's a shift there, and you just kind of had to weather the storm. But there are also so many great things. I mean, you get to meet so many amazing people who come onto your team, their skills, and just who they are as people. And I love that. And so, it balances itself out. But then freelancer, it can be lonely. It can be stressful because you are doing it all. And so you got to think about that. And you don't have to go from freelancer to agency, full blown agency. Maybe you're a freelancer and you outsource some things here and there. That's completely good too. So that's almost like an in between, right? You don't have to manage a whole agency, but you're also not having to do it all on your own. So I hope this conversation, sparked ideas in your mind or maybe solidified the path you've chosen a little bit. But I'd love to hear from you. Either leave a comment down below on which side you're on and why, or shoot me a message at chris.t.anderson. And we'd love to have that conversation. Until next time, continue to go out there, keep elevating your life, elevating your brand, and we'll talk to you again soon.